Hop over to my desktop. So here I am logged into the back end of my ServerMagic test account. Okay, once you're logged in, you will have a little welcome message, of course. And one of the first things you'll notice on my screen is this favorite domains over here. And what this is set up for is once you start tying in all your domains, your cPanels, your WordPress, all the access and credentials, we in our own business have domains that we deal with more so than not, or projects that are more pending. We like to put them in here, and that way as soon as we log in, I can quickly access the cPanel of this website. You can see I clicked that button and I'm logged in. I did not have to track down any credentials. I didn't have to dig through Excel spreadsheets trying to figure out which domain and what the login credentials were and plug them in, and or dig in a password manager, whatever it is that you do. But we personally used to have a massive Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so the other thing is if I want to quickly access the WordPress login back in, I just click that, and here I am in the back end of WordPress of this domain. So that's one of our little features. We have our favorite domains. Over here on the left side, you have your dashboard, your domains. We'll get to that in a second, but first, let's talk about the accounts, because at the core of ServerMagic is tying in all of your server information, right? All of your WHM accounts that manage these servers. Okay, so we have a test account here. You can add as many of your WHM accounts as you would like, so they would all be displayed here in rows. And then when you want to, let's say, access the back end of this, the WHM account for this, click this blue button, blue arrow, and here we are. I'm logged right into the back end of my server and the WHM account, and I can make changes here as I need. And again, I didn't have to track down any credentials and try to figure out which WHM account went to what set of credentials. Okay, so we can edit this or remove this, and again add this here. And I'm not going to go into the technical stuff of this. We have tutorials that cover how to tie these accounts in, but once they are tied in, this is where you can quickly access them. Just below here is our domain registrar accounts. Okay, so we have a GoDaddy test account and a Namecheap account tied to ServerMagic already. Okay, and these are the two registrars that we support right now, GoDaddy and Namecheap. Okay, so these are all tied in. Now, from here, what you want to do is add your domains. Okay, so right now I already have a one domain added in here. You can see the WHM account tied to this domain, and again, if I need to access the cPanel, there it is. If I need to get in WordPress, there it is. Right, if I want to add this, since it's already a favorite domain, I can either unfavorite it and then go back to dashboard. It's gone, but now it's a pending project I'm working on a lot, so I'd like it to be right there. Click this and back to dashboard. There it is. Okay. So once you have your account set up, what you will want to start doing then is adding your domains, right? So I want to show you right here, we have two different options. You can create a new site on a WHM account using the ServerMagic wizard, so you can actually launch the entire site, which I'm going to do and show you in just a few minutes right from this dashboard. Or you can add a site to ServerMagic that's already set up on your WHM account, okay? But let me show you our site wizard. Okay, so these are the steps where you're going to select the domain, set up the WHM, set up our name servers, install WordPress if we want, and we'll have a summary, and then click go, and it'll launch it onto our server. So we have two different domain types. You have your custom, and we have registrar, right? Once I select registrar, it's going to identify that I have two registrars tied into this account. So choose our Namecheap, and then from Namecheap, I like to select the domain. So these domains are sitting in my Namecheap account right now, and they are not live websites. They're not on your servers. They're just sitting in the account. We just won them at auction, or we just bought them, whatever the case. Right? So let's do magicservertest.live. Okay, and we're going to add that domain because this is the domain to set up. Now, if we want to add more domains, we can. We can simply drop down, select our domains, and add them on. Okay, so that would look like this. Right, so now we're doing two. Okay, but for the sake of this demonstration, just going to add the one. Okay, so we click next, and now here we select our WHM account. Now, since we only have one tied to this, our test account, I'll select this one, and then we have where you set your limits. Okay, one thing that I'd like to point out is right now it says it's on Medium, and if we scroll down here, does it have a dedicated IP? It's no, right? So if you want to make sure you have a dedicated IPs assigned, you click on Hi. If you notice down here, the dedicated IP would be assigned. Okay. Now with the limits, you can also do custom for more advanced users. If you want to input your disk quota, monthly bandwidth, your FTP accounts, email accounts, lists, databases, all that good stuff, okay, you can do so, right? But we recommend that you simply put it on high if you're not sure about the other stuff, and click next. Okay, so now we want to set up the name servers for this URL. So we can choose default, which is recommended. If you would like to select private, you can do private. And if you would like to create your own custom name servers, okay, you can certainly do that. All right. So what we're going to do is default. Next. Okay, we would like to install WordPress. Yes, sure we would. What's the location? So if you want it to be installed on yoursite.com, then just leave this blank. If you would like it to be installed on yoursite.com/blog, then you would just type in blog right here, right? We need a site title, testing 1, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, doesn't matter. Support at Server Magic, right? Okay, and then we click next. So this is a summary of what has just happened. Okay, what we've set up right on for this website, go on server, where location would be, etc. And actually, I want to go back real quick and just take the blog off. We don't really want that, right? So I just noticed in the location. So it's good to check your summary just to make sure. And if you see something that's out of order, you can just quickly go back and make that edit. All right. So now we click finish. Details are correct. And now it's going to go out and create this account and set up everything on your server the way we just told it to do so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video for about 30 seconds so you're not sitting here staring at a dead screen. And I will be right back. See, it's just changing the setting of the name servers. So actually, I don't need to pause the screen. The WordPress files are set up. It's still working in the background here. Let me give you a quick tour of the tutorial sessions when I finish setting up. Okay, so in here, once you're in and you're ready to get set up, here's how you set up everything. Okay, we have videos that walk you through step by step, over the shoulder, how to do everything. Okay. If you come into any issues, then we have support, and you can just contact us through the support. So now let's go back and look at and here is our domain right here, magicservertest.live. It's added, and if we want to log in the cPanel of this domain, we just add it. Here we are, and since you can see this is the first login, it's doing a little walkthrough for me. Okay. If we want to access the WordPress, we would click here, and if we want to make this our favorite, we do that. Go back dashboard, and there it is. It's our favorite. Okay, so that's the quick walkthrough of Server Magic. It's a huge time-saving tool, and what we're offering right now on this special page, if you're seeing this, is a $1 trial. Okay, a $1 7-day trial, and that gives you a chance to get in here. See if this fits for you and your business, tie your stuff in, and it gives you a full week of playtime, basically, to get everything set up and realize if this is something that's going to help you save time, stress, and aggravation or not. And if at the end of the 7 days you don't see the value or don't want to continue with Server Magic, then you can easily cancel. Okay, so there should be a button just below here to click to set up your trial, and we will see you on the inside.